Hello, this is Stanley Bloomfield, and we're going to walk through the registration in the upper left corner and the login process. Now, if you're using a laptop or desktop, you'll find your login and registration feature in the upper left corner. You can also find it down here in the bottom box on the right column in the register/login here box. Now, if you're when I checked it on my phone, this register login here box was all the way at the bottom of the phone, so you have to scroll all the way down to find your register and login feature. Now, I'm having 17 different kinds of trouble signing in, registering and logging in with my Microsoft account and my Gmail account. So now I've opened up, right here's my the website. So now I've opened up my Office 365 email account, and I'm going to email myself with my own email account and see if it'll let the email through. And what I'm explaining here is this is the kind of I just finished inserting the Google Plus login plugin, and they want complete access to the site. So once I figure out how to show you how a proper registration works, I'm going to have to say you may have to literally have me set up a registered account manually. And if that's what we got to do, then that's what we'll do. I am not letting Facebook and Twitter and apparently Google have 100% access so they can target us with their insane marketing. So here we go. All right. We've explained where the registrations are on the phone and in the browser. So now I want to click on register, and I'm going to give my name Stamish 10. Oh, I don't want that space. Now you can't have uppercase in your username. It's all got to be lowercase. And I'm going to go Michiganians at Central Michigan Connected.com. Central Michigan Connected.com. And then I've got Michiganians at, okay, looks good. Now I'm going to give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that is a very bad password. You should give it something like lowercase g, capital R, 43, asterisk, ampersand, percent, lowercase n, and question mark. That's a stronger password. And now for my confirm password, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. And we have a error message that says I have a mismatched passwords. So I'm going to say rats. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and retype it in. And now I have a very weak password, but they match. All right. You can use your full name or just your first name, but don't play games with us with the these people that have those 300 fake email accounts because they're doing nothing but spamming everyone in sight. So I'm just going to give it Stanley, and you can use your full name or whatever, and have a legit username. Put a real name in, because you're going to be socializing with your friends and family. This ain't we're not here to do the insanity that the big three, so the Twitter and Facebook have done to us. And now, do you love America? This is not a trick question. That doesn't mean that America is perfect. Yes or no is the only two answers. Yes. Now, the rest of this is just optional. Tell a little bit about yourself, type of music you like, type of movies, your favorite TV shows, your favorite books. Now, I'd also like to talk about your passwords. All right. I do my best to avoid ones and lowercase l's. They look too close together in the browser. I avoid lowercase k and capital case K. They look too similar. I avoid zeros, lowercase o's, and capital O's, and I avoid periods. The periods are just too small, and the rest of those symbols they look so close to each other that I get my passwords mixed up. And so once you've got the proper fields filled out, the mandatory fields, you got to come down here, read this, but you agreed to it by clicking on the checkbox. And then click complete sign up. And now, do you want Chromium to save your password to this site? No, I don't, because I'm going to delete this account once it's done. And check your email to activate your account. All right, let's see what we got. Now we're in my paid Office 365 account, and we probably have to wait a few minutes to see if it's going to come right up. And I'm going to go down and check my junk mail, and I've got nothing in there yet. Michigan restaurants, small business. See there, I've spent 3 hours trying to log in, trying to register and log in to show how the proper procedures work, and Google and Microsoft are not letting me use my email accounts, which means you can start your own social network, and they're not gonna let people register. Now, what I did do, I'll explain this to you. We'll go over here to my this is my Firefox browser, and what I've done is I'll go into the admin, all right, the plugins, and I'll show you what I've done. But I'm not ready to do this yet because I'm not ready to make my sitemap. I'm not ready to make the Google console where I install my sitemap and register the site. And I'm also not ready to do the Google Analytics. All of those will take just an hour or two. Not, if that. But I have to make sure my pages I have the right pages in and stuff like that. And so I'm going to come down here, right here, this next end social login. See, I can't even put now right down here, this is a plugin that allows me to let you log in with Google Plus, Facebook, and or Twitter. And I'm doing my best to avoid letting them have full access to what we do on this social network so that they can target us. You open up your Facebook browser, and next thing you know, they're going to be targeting you because you were on Americans Connected. Now let me just find the plugin, and I'll show you what they're demanding. All right, next 10. Okay, I got to go down to settings. Okay. Now this is my admin area. Now right here, I am not allowing Facebook and Twitter and even LinkedIn. I'm not allowing those three. Now, if I have to, I'll set the sitemap up tonight. I'll set the Google console up tonight, and I will do what Google Chrome is demanding. Now, right here, add the following URL to your authorized redirect URL field, and click on the Create button, and a model should pop up with your credentials. And you see they want complete access to everything we do. And I'm just flustered over that part. So let's go back over here and see if they're going to let me register my account with my account. And it doesn't look like they're gonna. Americans Connected. All right. Hey, it looks like we've got it. All right. It came through in my clutter box. Now I'm going to close this out because I'm sorry that I have to simulate the trouble that Google and Facebook and Microsoft are putting us through. So I'm going to sign out. And no, they still haven't allowed it to come through with my Hotmail account either. All right, no, it's not there. All right, you are signed out of your account. It's a good idea to close your browser. Okay, I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to come back over here to my Firefox browser, and I am going to log back in to my email account. And we're just going to pretend that this is my Hotmail account, but it's really my Office 365 account. And I really am frustrated over this because nobody is going to be able to sign up without us all jumping through hoops, and we will do that if that's what's needed. So I'm gonna log back into my email account, and now I'm back in my Firefox browser. And from here is where I'm going to click my and I can almost imagine there's going to be a conflict with the with this email account, because it's the same email account I use for Americans Connected. And so now I'm going to click this here link. It says Americans Connected, hi Stamish 10. Thanks for registering. To complete the activation of your account, go to the following link. All right. And it's not going to let me do it. All right. Now I've had this exact same problem with 3 different email accounts now. And I'm just trying to show you they are demanding complete and total access to everything you do online. And it's not for the security of America. It's so they can target you every time you say my alternator went out, and they'll throw a AutoZone ad at you. All right, we're gonna try and see what happens. Users, I'm gonna go into my admin box, and it's not there. I'm gonna go to the Americans Connected. See, on my Hotmail email, it wouldn't. It put it in a different location. All right, I've got 2 pending, and I want to do this one. I'm going to activate Stamish 10, And yes, this guy, I'm doing this as the admin, as the overall admin. Yes, this guy, he appears to love his country, so that's a good quality. So we're going to go confirm, and now let's see, all users. We just managed signups, and it did not put Stamish 10 inside. Let's go back up here, and now we've got Stamish 10 here, and he is not assigned. He is not assigned to email required Stamish 10. All right. Now this is what I'm going to have to do, and this is what we'll do once you get your confirm email. And I'm going to go back down here to, I'm going to go back to Americans Connected's dashboard, and I'm going to go into users and add a new user. So once you email me, once I get the email confirmation back, I'll have to go in and set your account up manually, and that is exactly what we'll do. All right, we're going to go add existing user, Stamish 10, subscriber. We're going to make Stamish 10 a subscriber, and then add the user without sending an email that requires their confirmation. All right? I'm just going to send yes, we're going to do it that way. Now, I can also, if you send me your email and username, I can add your account manually also. So let's see what this does. Add existing user. Now, yesterday when I used my support at friendsoffaith.net email, it went right through, and I had no problem signing up as a user for Americans Connected. But when I deleted the account, WordPress didn't delete that email from the database, so it's still showing that support at friendsoffaith.net is okay. Let's see. It's still showing that support at friendsoffaith.net is in the system, so it won't let me use that email twice. All right. See, I have to go in here and set you up manually. All right, a participant, spectator participant. I'll make you a participant so you can post in the forums and communicate, and then Stamish 10 will be a contributor on the social network aspects of the site. And then, okay, I've got that done, and now change. Now, what did I do? Contributor and participant. All right. Bulk action. All right. Oh, we've already done him. All right, now let's go back in all users. All right. Now I want to see if you're set up. Now I want to see if Stamish 10 has been set up in. All right. All right. Now I've got Stamish is the super admin. That's me up here. And That's my hidden email, which is the same. And then these are the two websites that I'm a member of. Now, Stamish 10 is now inside Americans Connected, and he has full access to Americans Connected. Now, if Stamish 10 has a product or service he wants to offer in Americans Connected, um, uh, in the other site, which right here, Americans Connected, and then Americans Connected Business Community. I'll have to join Stamish 10 manually there too. Now, I'm sorry, but if you want to get away from the insanity that Facebook and Microsoft is doing to us, we're either going to have to keep putting up with it, or we have to do this. And I will do this if this is what's needed. Now, later tonight, I'm most likely going to set up my sitemap, my Google Analytics, and my console, and just put that Google Plus plugin in. I may or may not, but now let's go back into the site. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is part of the problem I've had for 3 years with Americans Connected. It's always the registration and login features. Now, let's come over here to the members and see if, now you see Stamish 10 is not registering. All right, let's go to the forums. Oh, hey, you know what? That's because I'm logged in as a super user. Okay, let's come back. Okay, let's log in. Let's see if, okay, I went back to okay, right now I'm in my Firefox browser as admin. I'm going to go back over here to the Google browser, Chromium, and I want to go back to the login page. All right, registered login. I'm fully registered now, so I'm going to click login in the upper left corner, and I'm going to go Stamish 10, and then I'm going to do, here, let me show you. See, this is how many times I've been trying to do this. Stamish 11, Stamish 1176. Now, we will figure this out. And when we do, it will not be this complicated. But from your end, you just do the form, and when I get the email, I'll do all this for you if that's what's needed. Now my password was 1234567 and do not do a password that weak. If they're making sure that we cannot register and log in just so you can say hi to your mom or your dad, then they are not going to allow us to have weak passwords. All right, so I've got my agreed checked. I've got my password, my login. So 22, 32, 41. That's kind of an insane CAPTCHA too. I'm going to fix that. Log in. And I'm not going to save that because I'm going to delete this. Now, Stamish 10 is now logged in. Okay, now relax. This is now you. Okay, now let's come back over to members. And we've got Stanley and admin. All right. I'm going to close this out now and take a break because now we are completely registered and signed in. And when I come back with the next video, it's going to show the interaction between Stamish 10 and admin and the admin Stamish. And we're going to set up a group. I'm going to have Stamish 10 join the group. I'm going to show that Stamish 10 can take part in the forum and that he can take part in the social network aspects of Americans Connected. And we're gonna walk through the process of setting up a profile and stuff like that. So we'll come back in a few minutes with a new video.